Welcome to the AEW Dynamite episode 300 post show. It's your boy ABE from DET.
I'm the Bald Bro from the NYC.
My name is Chuck Jordan.
Do not correct your screens. He is tuned in to AEW. It was a monumental show, 300. It brought out everybody to check it out. But the question is, did it live up to the hype? In the words of Coach DTM and Trick Williams, let's talk about it. Beginning. Hangman.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Go ahead, boss.
I told you I was going to say it, but I want to say something. To all fans out there, hope I don't piss anybody off, but I understood watching this why WWE fans think that there's no storylines. And you're wrong. There are storylines. I believe WWE has had years of practice to make TV to where they know where people were supposed to be and out of the camera and all the other shit. But today, when I watched this, I felt like I was watching a real sports broadcast. This was hard hitting. This was real wrestling. And to those fans who don't think there's no stories, there are stories. You're stupid. And that's all.
AEW Dynamite starts off with Adam Hangman Page in the ring talking that talk, getting ready for his main event match, and out comes Jon Moxley. They're making it a Texas death match now for the world title. And just in case you didn't think Hangman was serious, he looked Jon Moxley in the face. He looked everybody in the crowd in the face and showed them how goddamn serious he was. When he flung over that rope and hit Marina with a buckshot lariat, laying her clean the hell out on national television. Now, I said it yesterday. I'm not for a woman getting hit at all, but some bitches, they do deserve what they get. You know, I'm just saying. Hey, Bald Bro, your thoughts on the opening of AEW Dynamite?
I mean, listen, it's Hangman. He's the main character of AEW. He's the hero that's needed right now. But listen, Hangman, he is a man of the people. Like, and listen, he's all about equal equality, you know, just equal rights for everyone. And guess what? Them buckshots are rated E for everyone. And Marina could get it. And boy, did she get it. Hangman had to remind Mox, like, yo, you think I ain't got it in me to beat you in a Texas death match? Like, you're lying. And just in case you need that reminder, like you said, flip over that rope. And like I said, them buckshots are rated E for everyone. Laid her ass out in the middle of the ring. You know, shout out to Marina because, dude, over the past few months, like, she will get in there and, like, whether it's Jay White hitting with a Blade Runner, Omega hitting with a Snap Dragon Suit, like, she will get in there and she will literally take one for the team, for the Death Riders. Like, she is not afraid to scrap it up with the men. But like I said, Hangman, you know, he looks focused, he looks ready to go. But man, Texas death match, the stakes have been raised even higher. I didn't even think was possible, but just what a way. I mean, that it's going to cap off an amazing night, July 12th, all in Texas at Globe Life. I cannot wait.
Incredible. Chuck Jordan, your thoughts on seeing Marina getting her head taken off on live television?
Man, I think I jumped up twice. Like, I was already like standing on my feet, but I had to sit down, jump up again, sit down and jump up again. Because I was like, first I was like, I love how Hangman has the burning of the, like, this man's already unhinged. Like, he gives zero fucks, and I loved it. I can't even say nothing more than that.
Incredible. Great way to start off the show. We were just talking on a post show about NXT, how Ridge Holland was afraid to put Thea Hale through the table. Well, on AEW, anybody can get it. Would you say these buckshots, they're rated what?
Them buckshots are rated E for everyone. I mean, you know, Hangman, he is all inclusive. We are the people. He's a man of the people, and he proved that tonight. Hey. Buckshot Larry to Marina.
We talk equality all the time. It was given at its best tonight in the beginning of Dynamite. Next up, we get a great match between Mina Shirakawa and Mercedes Moné, a.k.a. the belt guy with Tony Storm ringside. But we thought it might be some shenanigans, but no shenanigans at all. You know, a little bit, a sprinkle of them. But Mercedes Moné, still TBS champion, but Mina Shirakawa is absolutely on fire. Your thoughts on this one, Bald Bro?
I mean, great match. Like I said, this roster is just an embarrassment of riches. That this is one of two matches that are Tokyo Dome rematches from freaking New Japan. Like that's how stacked this roster is. You get a rematch from Mercedes and Mina from Wrestle Kingdom earlier this year. Like it's just insane. Like you said, I mean, even in losing effort, Mina is just on fire. You can see why she was highly sought out for in free agency, a great addition to this women's roster. But I love the fact that there were no shenanigans outside that. Toni Storm was not involved in. If you look at her expression the entire match, she just stood there stoic. She just stood there like studying, focusing. Like she didn't have none of her dinner, like nothing to drink, nothing. She was focused the entire time. Mina told her last week, do not interfere, do not get involved, and she didn't. She stood there, and I'll tell you what, I don't know if you guys noticed this, like from years ago when Toni Storm was back in WWE, I thought they were going to do a crazy callback when Mercedes picked up that cake and Toni was laid out in the ring. I was like, oh no, they're not going to do that. Charlotte.
Oh yeah,
that spot with Charlotte threw the cake and Toni. I was like, that would have been so wild, but no, thank God they didn't. I thought she was gonna throw that Luther, but you know, whatever. She just licked that and ruined the cake for everybody. You don't ruin a damn birthday cake for everyone. That's just mean right there. But awesome match, man. But you know, we're next Saturday, man. We got the big one. Her and Toni Storm, man. Listen, like it or not, she's not gonna take that pinfall on TV. If she's gonna take that first L, where else would it make sense than the grandest stage of them all? Potentially next week in all in Texas.
Definitely. Chuck Jordan, Mercedes Moné, a.k.a. from your WWE world, Sasha Banks. Your thoughts on her tonight getting the dub?
You know, Bald Bro, you said she looked stoic as far as Toni Storm. I honestly thought she looked concerned because Mercedes Moné was taunting her. Kept any chance she got, she kept looking over her direction like, yeah, you know it's coming. And she just looked like, okay.
Yeah, I got that vibe too. Like she like, okay, you're a threat. I have to take you serious, you know?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna do none of my antics. I ain't gonna do. Even the butler kept trying to like fan her, and she just looked like I'm like, no. She's tunnel vision.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was the match was great, but I thought that was better than the matches. Like the fact that every time they went over to her, she just looked like, okay.
She was like all business, no games. Like you said, she was just like, yeah, I know who I'm going to be stepping in the ring with next week. Like there was none of the usual like shenanigans with Toni Storm. Like none of her like crazy one-liners on commentary or anything like that. No, this is kind of like another wrinkle on the Toni Storm character. If you want to go and add that, like this is like the, you know, other than Mariah May, like this is like the first real legitimate threat that Toni Storm has faced in a reign as women's champion. So I think she knows that Mercedes is on another level compared to everyone else in that women's roster. It just adds to that big fight feeling that we're going to get next Saturday night.
We got an unknown person in the chat saying Mina should have won, in my opinion. Hey, I
thought Mina was definitely what is it, worthy competitor.
Yeah,
like she looked like she pushed Mercedes to the edge where she had to get that smooth roll up on her, but to me it was still all about Tony's face of, okay, I'm gonna take this serious. I'm not gonna bullshit you.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Next up, we get the men number 2 spot in the Casino Gauntlet. MJF, AR Fox, Bowen, and Brody King, one of my new favorites ever since that abolished ice shirt. Absolutely amazing, still iconic moment. But the dastardly villain MJF with the Hurt Syndicate ringside get the dub. Why? Because they hurt people. That's what they do. MJF, number 2. But out comes Briscoe talking that talk, letting them know it might not be for long, but you getting an ass whooping guaranteed one-on-one, which is a fact. I don't know why they kept fighting for number 1 and number 2. Wouldn't you want to be the last person? I don't know. But anyway.
Nah.
Bald Bro, break it down for me. Your thoughts on this one.
I mean, great fun four-way between all four competitors. I mean, Max was just playing it smart from start to finish. Like, let everyone beat themselves up, let everyone take themselves out of action, and he swooped in at the right time to pick up the victory. It's not being a coward, it's not being a heel. It's just work. Don't work smart. Don't work hard out here. Simplest advice anyone could get in life. I mean. I also love the fact that it wasn't just a one-off, that MJF continues to wear the MVP one suit, back from his old wrestling days. I think that's a great touch. But everybody looked great in this match. I mean, Brody is just a goddamn beast. I mean, this guy deserves all the flowers in the world. This guy is amazing. And we talk about it every week with AR Fox whenever he gets a chance to shine. Like,
right.
Even though he didn't pick
multiple Dynamites 9 in a row.
Yeah, I mean, he's going on a good stretch, like a couple of months now. Like, even though he's not picking up wins, he is the focal point of the match. Like, he's the MVP, no pun intended, on this match, because he makes everyone else look great. He looks great himself, and like I said, whenever he does get that moment, regardless if it's a feud, title, whatever, I mean, he's going to take the ball and run for it. But like I said, I mean, MJF just playing smart the whole way, picked his spots and picked up the 1, 2, 3. And like Briscoe said, it won't be for a long time, but he's going to get them hands for a few minutes. But listen, you want to be number 1 or number 2 in the gauntlet match, because remember, there is no certain amount of wrestlers who are going to enter the match. Remember, it could end immediately within the first 2 guys. You don't want the ring. You don't want the ring filling up with like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different guys. Like, you want to get in there early, get it done before more people get in there. That's why they raise the stakes.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, no,
1 and 2.
Now. You're right.
But I mean, yeah, fun, great match all around.
Definitely. Chuck Jordan, your thoughts on MJF getting the dub?
Man, I also enjoyed him just taking little breathers as he just laid under the ring and just kind of held the rope, like, whew. And then you see, like, right when somebody was about to do something, he came out of nowhere, threw their asses out the way. The one spot with Brody, I thought whoa, man, when he had him chokehold, I was like, oh man, he's about to kill this man. MJF, that's my guy. I love villains, but I like those parts after the match more so than the match.
Yeah, let me bring that up, man. We got Jet Speed coming down in matching rib covered halter tops, kind of looking ridiculous if you ask me. I'm just gonna be fucking honest. Maybe one of them with an arm injury, the other one with rib, but matching ribs, it looked a little.
They're a team, bro.
Okay, whatever. Well, they got their ass whooped as a team because the Hurt Syndicate beat them down. They kept getting up though. They had hard to get you killed, put in jail. One of the two. They're not criminals, so they may die at this pay-per-view, but.
That's what they said. They said you got to kill us.
They said you got to kill us. They said it. Chuck Jordan, how'd you feel about this post-match segment in the Hurt Syndicate?
I disliked this, but I loved it all the same because it was like, I wish they would have stayed down just a tad bit longer to sell. Like you just got mollywop. Like, stay down a minute, and before they get to the back, then we ain't done. Y'all ain't shit. Then they got to come all the way down, but. They only got halfway up the ramp, but they just kept getting up. I'm like, oh man, it's like it felt like they were no selling, but selling at the same time.
I see what you mean. It
was like wait just a smidge, especially the last one when you got the mic. That's when they get to the right when they about to walk back. It's like, all right, we're still up. You got to kill us first. It's like then they got to come out like, what the fuck? Like all this work we just did, you still up? I don't know, but I loved it. But I thought they should have just sold it just a little.
I feel like if they would have took out like one of the instances where they got up, because they got up 2-3 times. If they would have took out, I think maybe that middle part, then there would have been more time for the Hurt Syndicate to walk, like you said, right before they hit the ramp and go in the back. Now that's when Kevin Nash like we ain't down yet. You're gonna have to kill us. Like if they would have taken out one of the beat downs in the middle, keep the first one, keep the last one, take out that middle part, I think it would have been a great segment. But no, I see what you're saying, Chuck. Like I think it was one too many times that they kept getting up, because listen, it's the Hurt Syndicate. Like no more than 2 should like send the message. Like, if they would have taken, I think that maybe that second little beat down out, I think it would have been a perfect segment. But no, I see what you're talking about though.
Like you can see the ring shake a little bit when Bobby slams somebody.
Yeah.
And that knee spot from Shelton Benjamin, like you heard the pow. I'm like, and they just got up quick as hell, like, we're not done. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Stay down just a little, just a little bit.
Five more seconds.
Let them get to
five more seconds.
I should be able to get to the curtain, and you be like, "All right, bitch, I'm back up," and I gotta turn around like, "What?" And then it really sells the MJF and MVP like they're dumb. They're dumb. They can't possibly be getting back up.
Right. I see exactly.
You know, at least with those two, will like with Knight and Speedball. At least I can say at this point, like they're young. Like I know Knight is 24, Speedball. They're both young, so that's something that I'm sure they could get coached up in the back and work from there. So that's something they could build on and do better in the future. So like that's all right there. But yeah, like I said, just a little tweak in there. It takes a good segment into a great segment. But I like I said, I like where it's leading to because now we're gonna get the Kevin Knight and Shelton Benjamin match on
Collision
on Collision. So they didn't say it out loud, but I'm assuming, let's say if Kevin Knight pulls out the victory, then I think that will solidify them getting the title shot. At All In.
Definitely. And I did like Mark Briscoe's shirt, even though I didn't like who was targeted to, because you know MJF is my guy, but I did like that shirt. That shirt's hilarious.
Shout out Mark Briscoe.
No, but not even just the shirt. I don't know if you guys noticed, like in one of the front rows, someone had a sign. I don't know if you guys watch Rick and Morty. You know the old Pickle Rick
Pickle
episode.
Rick. Love Pickle Rick.
Someone had a sign that said it was a pickle with MJF's face on it. It said, "I'm Pickle MJF." I was like, "Oh my fucking god!"
Oh man, crazy.
Insane.
Next up. This was a whole Superman themes AEW. They had all type of stuff going on with the commercials, and this was heroes versus the villains. It was the Young Bucks and Takeshita versus O'Reilly, Roderick Strong and Bandito, and the dastardly villains get the win. The Young Bucks and Takeshita. This was a hell of a match. Like we always say, Bald Bro, the 6-man tags, the multi-man matches. I'm not going to mention the other place, but they just make them seem so congested and boring, but AEW figures it out. They make them entertaining no matter how many people are involved. Bald Bro, your thoughts on this one?
This is one of those matches. I know it was a trios match. I know it was a 6-man tag, but this is one of those instances where for the Young Bucks, like if you notice, they didn't come out in the suits gimmick or anything. They didn't come out in the EV. They came out in their old wrestling gear because they're not too far away from their hometown of Rancho Cucamonga. Like they had to remind the world of why they are potentially one of the greatest tag teams of all time. You just see the fluidity, there's the timing, just the cohesion, just everything from
they're in shape right now too.
I mean, they look amazing. They look in shape. Like you wouldn't look at Matt Jackson and think that he's 40. I mean,
right.
He just turned 40 recently, and you know Nick is a few years behind him. But you look at them how they're still in their prime. They still have many years to go. But I mean, you put the Bucks in there with Takeshita and then everyone else. I mean, Bandito is having an all-time, all career year. This dude is on fire. Whether it's on AEW, whether it's in CMLL like a couple of weeks ago. I mean, this dude is someone that can be the face of your company like in the next 5 to 10 years.
Well, he's the face of Ring of Honor.
Well, I mean, he's the face of Ring of Honor. He's one of the faces of the of the partnership between them and CMLL. I mean, give it another 5-10 years, like he'll be a face of AEW. But I mean, everyone did their part here. Everyone just blow for blow for blow. It was just amazing action. There were no lulls. There were no over-contrived spots, you know, where it's like they're trying to set this up from here to here to here. Everyone knew it just went good. It just go. I mean, great action from start to finish. But the villains pick up the victory in this one. But I mean, like God, Takeshi is just this young lion. He's next man up.
He's on deck.
He's on deck, and he got the bases loaded, man. He's ready to hit a grand slam, but. You know, we'll see when it's his upturn to bat is does he have to go through Okada in the future? We'll see. But oh man, this was so much fun, man. I loved it.
Chuck, what'd you think about the 6-man tag? Young Bucks, Takeshita versus Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong.
This is one of the best multiple person matches I've seen in a long time. And there's only one negative that I thought about when I was watching this. And it was a spot where like all the guys were kind of like doing the MJF, kind of laying under the rope. And I was like, I see why WWE usually clears out the ring and has those guys kind of like hiding behind the ring and stuff. So you can focus more on who I need to focus on and not everybody in the ring. But other than that, I thought that this was an excellent match, and I loved the part that came next, of course.
Yeah, 100%. Great.
You know what I'm saying? Like when they, with WWE, how they clear the ring, where the guys kind of sit around and hide in different spots while they rest up.
Yeah.
With this one, everybody was in the ring, so it's kind of like I see action over here, but then like I see guys laying over here. It's like, all right, get the guys who's laying down, just get them out the ring for right now. Like that way we can focus on what's happening in the ring. But other than that, I thought this was a hell of a match.
Great. 100%. Heroes and villains continue as next up. After that, we get Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay versus LFI.
Whoa, they challenged.
Yeah, we gotta walk it back a
little
bit.
Run that back, man.
We gotta walk it back.
Yes. That was before the match. So before the match, they came out, and now it is official. They have raised the stakes and made it interesting to the Young Bucks, and they have put the title chase on hold for a year. They lose 1 year, no title for Swerve or Ospreay. Ask me, it wouldn't even be needed for neither one. But Young Bucks put the EVP ship on the line. We talked about this, Bald Bro, last week. It could happen. It is official. Your thoughts? Where do you think we're going with this?
I honestly have no idea. And isn't this what we want in professional wrestling? How many, like, it doesn't matter what company we're talking about, whether it's WWE, AEW, no matter. One of the biggest complaints that a lot of us fans have is just we're tired of the predictability that when the bell rings, we already know where X, Y, and Z is going to happen. But now, like, you don't know, because here's the thing, like Abe, you just said, you know what? You look at it from a booking standpoint. Yes, you know what? Swerve and Ospreay, they don't need to be in the title picture. But for a whole year, that's insane. But now it's like this is all in. Literally, everyone is pushing their chips into the middle of the table right now. And it's like this is when I can't call it. I have no idea. And honestly, I wouldn't be mad at either decision. Like if the Bucks lose, you know, obviously they lose their EVP status, and their kind of reign of terror is over. But if they win, like. Now, not only does Ospreay and Swerve lose their chances for competing for a title for over a year, you create that tension between Swerve and Ospreay right there, where Swerve is he's already still pissed off at Ospreay. Like, dude, you made that challenge. You didn't even talk to me.
Right.
You didn't even run it by me. And you saw in the tag match upcoming, like, it was bothering Swerve the whole time, not before, during, and after the match. So that's definitely going to come into play come next Saturday. So, dude, I can't call it. This is insane. Like you want matches with high stakes, with probabilities for both ways that you can make arguments for either one. This is the match right here, and it's going to be it's a possible show stealer. And like I said, I won't be mad at either decision.
Maybe this went over my head. They just lose EVP. This doesn't make Will Ospreay and Swerve EVPs, right?
No, yeah, they said they don't want the title of EVP.
Okay.
Like they basically
go to the people.
They wanted to go to the people. Gotcha.
Exactly. Yeah.
Clearing that up for some folks online who were asking about that. But how'd you feel about this, Chuck Jordan? You said you were looking forward to the after.
Man, I just loved Swerve was like, I don't trust him. He's still on my bad side. Now the only thing that threw me off is from WWE is a WWE fan who is immersing himself in the AEW. I'm not used to managers being in the ring that fast. Like Nana was quick, bro. Like, like I'm used to them being like on around the apron talking shit. Like he was already on the side and jumped straight in. I was like, whoa, fam. Like,
Nana, a former wrestler, man.
You seem eager as shit. I'm just telling you as a WWE.
Well, no, I was gonna say, but respectively, like we got to also compare like Nana, like Adrian said, a former wrestler, and someone like
I said, as I said, that's why I
started it. No, I'm saying like
I started it with.
No, I'm saying I'm saying like
new.
you gotta consider like former wrestler and Paul Heyman. With all due respect, Paul Heyman, he's gonna take a little bit more time to get out of that ring, and that's all I'm saying. Like but Nana, he just like
he ain't your average manager. He was.
But that's why I said I'm used to my managers kind of being out of the ring.
Yeah,
and like I said, when they were attacking, he was already standing outside the ropes, like he was already there. And then I seen as soon as the Young Bucks came out, he was already in the ring. I'm like, I'm like, damn, like you eager as shit. Like, chill out, fam. I was like, but like I said, this is because I'm still new to it.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you from my viewpoint. I'm like, that motherfucker jumped in there fast as shit. I was like, hey, whoa, you ready for action? But he probably is ready for action. But
that leads us next up though.
Let me finish. I was gonna say, but I did love when he finally put it on the line. He looked at him like, hey, if you fuck this up for a year, I'm gonna fuck you up. When he looked at Will Ospreay, like, all right, yeah, I'll put my me not being able to challenge for a year on the line.
Definitely.
So we don't know where we're gonna go with this.
We will see. It's coming soon. Next up, after that, we get Swerve Strickland. Will Ospreay, they're already in the ring. They get a match versus LFI, and of course, Ospreay and Swerve get the win. But incredible match, man. Once again, LFI, man, just hell of a team. Your thoughts, Bald Bro?
I mean, like you said, LFI, they're a great team. Drolistico and Beast Mortos. I mean, listen, Beast Mortos is winning in every which way in life, right? Every which way. My man is half beast, half man, half lawyer, and he got a CEO in his corner as well. I mean, this dude is just winning on all levels. I mean, but yeah, listen, great showcase and everything. You see Ospreay and Swerve, I mean, great tag team action. Their timing looks good on just their combination finishers and whatnot. But, you know, like I said, it was the post-match I was more interested in because you still see, like, even after the challenge and all the stipulations for their match with the Bucks, like, Swerve is still, like, a little bit apprehensive to Ospreay, like, you know, made that challenge. Like, yeah, he shook his hand and everything, but it's a handshake, like Chuck just said, like, don't fuck this up, man. Like he gave him he gave him that look like, dude, like you can't fuck this up for me. Like, I mean, because regardless of the outcome, you know, if Hangman wins or not, like it don't matter. It would suck even worse if Hangman wins, but Swerve loses, so he can't get his get back against Hangman for a year plus.
1 year.
1 year.
And in the world of professional wrestling, a year is a damn lifetime. By the time next year, Hangman might not even hold the damn belt. So even if you get back at him, what's it for in the end? So we'll see how this plays out.
Chuck Jordan, your thoughts on it?
I agree 1,000% with my broad brother said.
Definitely. Beast Mortis winning always, man. How did he get Mercedes Money?
He's half beast.
I guess.
Hey,
okay, that's how.
Got that beast in him.
Man, my button ain't loaded up, but yeah. Yeah, definitely. Great match. Hell of a tag team. Beast Mortis is just winning right now on Dynamite every week. A constant stable and close to the main event. But it wasn't the main event. The main event was the main event, and it was for free, but you could have gave it to me on a pay-per-view platter, and I'd have paid $79.99 for it. Okada, Kota Ibushi, anywhere on the planet Earth, this could have been for a world title. This could have been a year-long story. This could have been a huge build-up, 5-star classic match, but we get it for free on a Wednesday night. Amazing. But we all knew what was going to happen. Okada gets the win. He is headed towards a huge match with Kenny Okada. He's got not Kenny Okada, Kenny Omega, who came out afterwards once they were trying to jump Ibushi, made the save. The Golden Lovers reunited in the ring. Amazing. Bald Bro, your thoughts on the main event of Dynamite 300?
I was a little curious and a little skeptical to see how this match was going to go because, I mean, unfortunately, the past few years, like with Ibushi, like his health has come into concern. Like there's been times where he hasn't rested enough to heal up, fully 100%. I think he's rushed it a little bit in the past, but I think now this most recent injury stint, I think he's taken off the appropriate amount of time. And it's been 2 weeks in a row now. He looked good last week, his match with Trent, but this week against Okada, I think it's safe to say, Ibushi, I think this is the best he's looked in the past 3, 4, 5 years. I think he's 100% healthy now. He looked great. I mean, and, we've talked about Okada the past few months. Like, if we get a motivated Okada, like an Okada that is just 100% ready to go, like, he's still one of the best in the world. And we got the best of the both worlds in this match. We got a motivated Okada. We got Ibushi 100%. And like you said, this is a damn rematch from damn Tokyo Dome back in 2017, 2018. We got it on free television right here. Both guys look great. That damn avalanche tiger bomb from the top rope by Ibushi, that was nasty. It had the closest near fall possible, but I mean, Okada with a couple of rainmakers, pins in 1, 2, 3, the beat down from the Don Callis family, and then here comes Kenny Omega for the save. Golden Lovers reunited. What a way to end episode 300 episodes in the book, and they are running strong right now. It was a great way to end the night. I mean, just great performances from both guys.
All right, I got a question.
What's up?
Maybe y'all can help me understand this.
Mm-hmm.
A man runs out with a chair.
Yeah.
Everyone. We said this the other day. If a guy got a chair, y'all can just jump him, but whatever. He got a chair. They all spurse, right? He then drops said chair near them. And then Trent Barrett came in behind him, and then they did that double move too. That was amazing, by the way.
Power bomb into the German suplex.
Right? But then as they're standing there, the chair is still closer to the guys on the outside. And because they're doing that double move, there was easily a time that you can jump in. Maybe I'm going too much logical instead of just like living in the moment. But I was like,
no. It's kind of like earlier, like you were saying, just maybe he should have stayed down and sold a little more. It's all about the technique of professional wrestling. Nothing.
I just was like, why did you leave the chair so close to your enemies? Like, it literally was sitting there on the ropes, close to the enemies, where they can just walk up, reach up, grab it. And now they got the advantage.
True.
But they just kept holding each other back.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
The only thing I can say, maybe that's not where the chair was supposed to be. Maybe it was dropped there by accident while on the melee. Like I said, when Trent came from behind, try to attack Omega. That's all I can say. I don't even.
He dropped the chair early.
All right, he dropped the chair early. So
yeah,
maybe it wasn't supposed to be dropped in that spot. Maybe that's only like, I guess they're still working their cues or whatever. But no, like you said, that spot right there where Omega the German suplex, that was nasty. And it's also nasty.
That was nasty.
It's also nasty considering that Trent he just came back from neck surgery where he had to get screws replaced. Like,
yeah,
and he taking that. And first off, you see how he was folded up, his legs are this way and his head is like this. I'm like, damn, that visual was insane. But no, I see what you mean. It's like
I did like seeing them stand tall at the end. It was just my mind kept going logic, like there's a chair by the villains and the villains are just no. We'll
how'd
wait.
you enjoy the match though?
The match was amazing. I mean, like I said, that move at the end was more amazing than the match, but it was like I'm excited for next week. Can't wait to see what happens next. But it was just that's why I had to start with my precursor earlier. Of there are storylines like I can't wait for the next week to find out what happens next. So There are stories. I just believe that WWE has had years because they've been doing this for so long. It's like, all right, we'll get the guys out the ring. All right, we'll do this. All right, we'll spot here. Okay, your spot is here. If you're not here, then you're here. Then move out the way. I'm like, I just thought it was just they do better at that. But as far as wrestling itself, AEW is hands down better.
Definitely. Bald Bro, on a scale of 1 to 10, 300, what are you giving Dynamite tonight?
I'm gonna give it it was a great episode. I'm gonna give it a 9.3 out of 10.
9.3 from Bald Bro. Chuck Jordan, what you got?
This is Sparta. 300. I don't know if I can do that, but it's 300 for 300.
300 for 300. We breaking the scale. Great show. 300.
Amazing.
It seems like just yesterday, AEW was just getting started. They passed Nitro a few months ago, and they're still running strong. There is no sign of letting up anytime soon. This is the closest thing to competition that WWE has ever had in its history, whether anyone wants to believe it or not. And remember this, competition is healthy. It's bringing on jobs for so many wrestlers. It's bringing on opportunities for people who may get laid off at one spot. You can go to the next spot, reinvent yourself. You can jump back and forth like Rusev. You can do so much now in the space of professional wrestling, and that's all thanks to competition. Don't complain about it. Enjoy it. This moment
one last thing
forever.
One last thing. TKO, learn from this. Did y'all see how they had the Superman on the little side rails? Stop putting the decals in the ring. Just put them like the sports things on the sides. You could do that.
Yeah.
Dumbasses.
Yeah, definitely.
Killing me with these sponsorships in the ring.
What's popping with group chat, Bald Bro?
I mean, we still going, man. Group Chat Wrestling Podcast. We just uploaded episode 52 the other day. Available on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all your podcast platforms. Please follow us on TikTok and Instagram, Group Chat Wrestling Podcast. We upload about 3 to 5 clips from every episode every week. We thank you for all your continued support, and and also follow us on Twitter, Group Chat Wrestling Podcast, for all and any updates regarding our show.
Chuck Jordan, anything to say to the people before you get out of here?
Let's see here. We got merch.
We do have merch. Holy Shhh Podcast.
And they have the Bald World Order.
Bald World
Great
Order.
shirt.
Make sure you cop that shirt. I got something crazy for next week's Dynamite show, but stay tuned for that.
Can't wait.
But yeah, definitely. And also, I know this has absolutely nothing to do with the world of professional wrestling, but we've been getting a lot of people reaching out to us about our NFL content, NBA content, things like that. So we have launched a new channel, the Holy Shhh Sports Podcast, where we now will break down outside of the world of professional wrestling, NBA, NFL, mixed martial arts, boxing, anything sports related. We will be covering on that channel and over on here, wherever you're watching this, solely professional wrestling. But it's enough of us to go around, so we're starting to spread our wings here at the Holy Shhh Podcast. So stay tuned. Holy Shhh Sports Podcast. It's coming, man. They don't know what they don't know what's about to hit them, man, until they hit them. But anyway, next time you will see us will be our in-studio show tomorrow. But until then, it's your boy ABE from DET.
My name is Chuck Jordan. Got to follow the boxes. Follow the boxes.
Oh, my bad. And I am Bald Bro from the NYC.
And you guys have been tuned in to the AEW Dynamite 300 episode. That's crazy. Post show by the Holy Shhh Podcast. Peace.
Out.